Welcome to Pioneer Movie Preview. I'm Casey, and this is...
And I'm Nick. Today we're looking at a movie called The Menu.
So, what's the menu about? Let's go over that
Well,
first.
it's classified as a dark comedy, but a lot of people view it as a horror film simply for the fact of just the sheer amount of gore and shock value throughout the film. If you've not seen it, I know you said you've seen a bit of it. It's basically a chef who's obsessed with his work, trying to improve constantly, but he's doing it more so out of an obsession for more rather than actual love for his craft.
So, one of the scenes I remember from the movie is one of them had to hold their breath, and that just stood out to me because that would terrify me. 'Cause I'm terrified of water. I hate the ocean. If I go to Florida, never go in the ocean. So that really messed with me particularly because water terrifies me.
Oh, yeah.
So what's like one of your favorite scenes?
I mean, in terms of shock value, there's the scene where they get the sous chef out and he blows a hole through the back of his head. I mean, obviously that's pretty out there given that up until that point, the movie's pretty tame. I mean, from what I remember, and for those out there, obviously don't let your kids watch this. It is not in any way, shape, or form a movie for anybody under the age of 18, even at that point. It's got some heavy context to it.
It does. I think my all-time favorite of that movie, the scenes, was the very ending where they dressed them up all as marshmallows.
Yeah.
And they set the place on fire. But of course, the main character, she gets to go home.
You know, because she just tapped into his childhood, basically, and had him made a burger.
To go.
It's the weirdest symbolism I've seen in a movie. It's
Yeah,
like people on fire dressed as marshmallows.
I think that's the best part is didn't they cover them in chocolate too?
They did the whole s'mores thing.
But that's just creative, but it's hilarious. It's a hilarious thing to do.
I mean, it's a good movie. I know a lot of people aren't into that kind of thing, but I liked it personally.
It was a good movie from what most I've seen of it. It is dark but the plot is kind of dumb in my opinion. It's not a very driven plot. There's not a lot of story behind it. It's mainly just a shock factor based movie. It's not
Pretty much.
really good. I mean, it's got a good plot, good story, but that's not what it's holding
Great
it up.
cast, too.
Jolie, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's the main character. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You also got the guy that did Voldemort doing the chef.
Oh, did he?
It's
He
the
was
same guy.
After all that
It's
makeup.
weird seeing him with a nose, isn't it?
Yeah, I've probably seen Harry Potter a million times, and I will never connect those two.
But yeah, I mean, that's the long and the short of it. If you want all the plot details, obviously go see the film. I would recommend avoiding it, though, if you're not into gore, given there is a fair amount of it.
Very gory. But that was Pioneer Movie Preview with Nick, sorry. That was over the menu. Thank you.